Learning about sources of energy. Students, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It just transforms from one form to another form. We start the day by boiling milk, which requires that heat energy. Electric energy is needed for the lamps to glow. Whatever the form of energy, it can do work. When we switch on an electric lamp, electrical energy is converted into light energy. In a microphone, electric energy is converted into sound energy. Thus, although energy has many forms, it can be changed from one form into another. When man lived in caves and began to hunt, he would make a fire to roast the animal he had hunted. He used the firewood he found in his surroundings for this purpose, and thus man began to make use of heat energy. The substance that produces energy on burning is called a fuel. Fossil fuel. A long time ago, remnants of plants and animals got buried into the earth. Due to the effect to the tremendous pressure of the layers of earth above and the heat inside, they were converted into fuels. Such fuels are called fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are found in three forms: solid, liquid, as well as gaseous in the bowels of the earth. These fuels include coal, mineral oil, and natural gas. Scientists believe that of these, coal was made from the remains of plants and mineral oil and natural gas were formed from marine plants and animals. All fossil fuels contain hydrocarbon compounds. Besides these, we daily use other fuels too. For example, wood, charcoal, cow dung pads, etc. Firewood and brushwood are used as fuel in rural areas. 1 kilogram wood gives about 1700 kilojoules of energy. Joule is a unit of energy. The energy obtained from wood is far less than the energy obtained from coal. It is a matter of concern that the use of wood for fuel is causing the destruction of forests and has endangered the environment. Charcoal is formed when wood is burnt in insufficient air. Charcoal burns smokeless. Mineral oil is found nearly 25,000 meters deep in the bowel of earth. Petrol, diesel, kerosene and fuel oil can be obtained from it. Petrol is used as fuel in motor vehicles. Kerosene is a household fuel, whereas fuel oil is used in big furnaces and factories. Natural gas is a very convenient fuel to use. It lights up quickly and does not leave behind any solid substances. Besides, it's easy to transport from its main sources by means of pipes over long distances. A big advantage is that the burning of natural gas can be easily controlled. Methane, ethane, propane, butane, etc. are the various types of natural gas. The sun is the one and only source of energy in our solar system. The energy from the sun is absorbed by animals and plants. They are nourished by the sun's energy. Solar energy gets stored in their bodies in the form of chemical energy. After they die, this same energy becomes available to us in the form of fossil and other fuels. Such is the energy cycle on Earth. Now, solar heaters and solar cookers are available for this purpose. In these devices, mirrors are used to collect and concentrate solar energy so that it can be used to cook food or heat water, etc. The solar cell. In the solar cell, solar energy is converted into electric energy, and this can be used at night for lighting. What happens to the solar energy absorbed in water? Aquatic life survives because of this energy. What is the difference between fossil fuels and solar energy? There are only limited deposits of fossil fuels. That is why coal, oil, etc. are said to be conventional or non-renewable sources of energy. They cannot be produced anew. Solar energy is called a non-conventional or renewable source of energy because it is always available. Even though we are now using renewable sources of energy like wind energy, hydroelectric energy, biogas, biodiesel, etc., we are still in the grip of an energy crisis. The main reason for this is the growing population and increasing industrialization. It is very difficult, student, to continuously produce the increasing amounts of energy they need. To find ways of using renewable sources is the need of the hour. Many other gases have added to the gravity of the problem of pollution. Gases released in the atmosphere have given rise to dangers like acid rain. Atomic energy. Atomic energy is obtained when uranium atoms are bombarded with neutrons. This has been put to use in India in our atomic energy projects. The atomic power plant at Tarapur in Maharashtra generates electricity. There is also another project at Kakrapur in Surat district. India's rate of development is steadily increasing. It is being recognized by other countries of the world as the leading developing country. Economists predict that by year 2020, India will be a major power in the world. India has therefore resolved to meet the energy crisis in order to maintain the present rate of growth. For this, the government is focusing on the following points. 1. Finding a new source of energy. 2. Giving preference to renewable source of energy. 3. Using non-renewable sources of energy responsibly and sparingly to educate the public about these issues. To promote the use of devices that consume less fuel, such as stoves, burners, lights that make use of new technology. Summary. Those substances that give out energy when they burn are called fuels. Coal, mineral oil, and natural gas are fossil fuels. Deposits of fossil fuels are limited. The rising demand for energy is the cause of the energy crisis. It is imperative to harness non-conventional or renewable sources of energy to resolve this crisis. So that is all in this lesson, student. Learning is fun, so save our resources.